Unit 8. Analysis. Choice is at the core of human experience at any age. This deep longing to choose our own purpose, beliefs, and actions, no matter what age we are, is fought for and defended in every home, particularly by children whose parents overlook their vital need for autonomy. Opportunities to make choices typically increase with age and experience. The total dependence of infants gives way, day by day, and with increasing momentum, to a desire to make choices for themselves. Choices about what and when they want to eat, explore, and express themselves. The maturing process is about growing the ability to make choices for oneself, and it is crucial for their development that kids at early ages have many opportunities to make choices and to learn from them. Practice. 1. A lot of us feel like doing something different. Studies have shown that people do not like to read instructions, and much of what we do read we either ignore or don't understand. In one test, for example, 24 adults were asked to wire a common household electrical plug. Only 10 of the 24 even bothered to look at the instructions. And of those 10, 7 consulted the instructions only to check the color coding for the electrical wires. The rest of the information was ignored. Not surprisingly, most people flunked this test. Even when the instructions are unusually important, people tend to pay them little attention. As the authors of the electrical plug study noted, even in the case of quite unfamiliar tasks, people seem to prefer to act rather than reflect. 2. The history of any animal species reveals a distinct sameness in behavior. A bird building its nest today will do it in almost exactly the same way that birds did it yesterday, a year ago, even thousands of years ago. And one can be quite sure that birds will continue in this same way thousands of years from now. All animals, even the higher apes closest to man in intelligence, show this sameness over vast stretches of time. Man is different. Change is a general characteristic of human thought, human action, and human development. A house built today is quite different from one that was built thousands of years ago or even a few decades ago. And we can be certain that a house built 20 or 30 years from now will differ greatly from one built today. 3. The one psychophysics term on the lips of Prada store managers is anchor. In the luxury trade, that describes an incredibly high-priced article displayed mainly to manipulate customers. The anchor is for sale, but it's okay if no one buys it. It's really there for contrast. It makes everything else look affordable by comparison. This has been a strategy that goes back to the 17th century. Paco Underhill, the author of the book Why We Buy, said recently, "You sold one thing to the king, but everyone in court had to have a lesser one. There's the $500 bag in the window, and what you walk away with is the t-shirt."